Capricorn, this is your reading for April 13th through the 19th, or whenever you find it. And so let's draw your oracle cards. I've pre-shuffled these, so we'll do a quick shuffle and a cut. And if you watched our Sunday bonus reading, I just want to let you know that the little one is doing just fine. Come on. We have inspiration with 11. This gives me an Ace of Wands feeling right there. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness, she is so adorable. She's right by my feet. I have a little blanket down and she's kind of hoofing at it to make her a little spot to lay. Okay, let's see what your Queen of the Moon. Yeah. Wow, darkness. So I think in the stillness and in the quiet is where you will find your inspiration right now. And last one, we have Dreamer. Look at that. Your dreams have chosen you. Find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. This is the magic of life. I really like that. There is a process here. I get Ace of Wands energy. I get Hermit mode a little bit. Draw two right there. So this darkness card, it's about that time where everything is still and nothing is really growing. But in that stillness, there is ideas, there's imagination. And that's where this dream is coming in that stillness, in that quiet. We'll look at that at the end. Let's go ahead and get some tarot on this. This one, I'm digging this. This is mysterious and fascinating. I like it. Ooh, look at that. Queen of Cups. That is some Cancer energy, if you wanted to know. Ooh, High Priestess. Some intuition and that's more Cancer energy. So you might have Cancer in your chart somewhere. And the Death card, Scorpio. That is pretty big. So you got two major arcana. Transformation. Because think about that darkness, that period of rebirth. I keep thinking of a seed being put into soil, something growing. And it seems like a seed by itself, if you just look at it, it looks like it's, dead. It doesn't look like it could hold all the inspiration and dreams to become a tree or some kind of plant, anything. Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Swords. My, oh my. So, wow, talking about like darkness, right? So we have the Queen of Cups crossed by the Five of Pentacles. And so just right off the bat, I'm getting that your inspiration, your dreams, because the cups can represent dreams, things you're emotionally connected to. I think it is directly connected to the hard times you've had in your life, the types of suffering that you've had to go through. It has obviously, built character. You know what they say. When you go through these struggles, you may have felt at times that you were like the black sheep of the family. You may have felt you were incredibly unlucky at times, right? But there is this deep knowledge, because the Queen of Cups, this is that energy all the queens reflect back on their life, but not to the point where they're not moving forward. Because if you spend too much time looking towards the past, you can't see where you're going, right? So we have the Queen of Cups here, and she understands how these things right here influence her future. And whether you're male or female, I'm just saying this is the energy that you're dealing with, possibly right now. I don't know where you are on this time scale. And when I read these energies, I do read it recent, past, present, and future. But honestly, you could be at any stage of these on your journey, and it may not be in that exact order. Um, that's just my experience. But anyway, so she is in a period of reflecting back on the hardest moments right now, the places and um, things that happened where she really felt at her lowest. And what's happening here in this quiet, for some of you, it might be a dark night of the soul because we do have this darkness here. That's where you find your true strength, and that's where you will find your inspiration, that dreamy quality, because you don't really want to go there again. You know, you've turned those events into pearls of wisdom that you can use to adorn yourself with now. It's made you the beautiful human being that you are. And so that struggle in your past, recent past, very long ago past, is inspiring you. It's connecting you with your intuition. And I think you are probably experiencing quite a bit of psychic revelations, possibly in your dreams, messages. You might be experiencing auditory things where your ear will feel pressure and then it'll go away, or sometimes you'll hear a high-pitched ring for a little bit and then it'll go away. Do when or if you do hear that ringing in your ear or feeling that pressure, take note of what you were thinking of prior or what you were doing in that moment. There might be an additional message for you there within that moment. And so, sorry about that. I had to get a new mic. I don't know. This one was charging, so it should be fine. Okay, back to our very interesting reading here. So, do pay attention if you hear ringing. And another thing that is really being highlighted here, as I said before, is there's a lot of Cancer in this reading, a lot of moon energy, really calling on you to use your intuition. We see it again over here with the Two of Swords and, yep, the blindfold. And with the High Priestess here being crossed by the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords, this is the kind of knight that you imagine if you think of a knight. They are ready to charge ahead, can be a bit reckless, but there's a lot of drive here. And there's a lot of passion too, because all knights are fire plus the other element. So this is fire and air. And it's a very explosive combination. And so it's very passionate as well. And I feel like you're being driven towards your passions, but there is this need to balance your dreams, your inspiration with your intuition, and this, because this needs guidance, right? Or it can become the reckless, uncontrollable, unfocused energy. So think of this as like fuel. This is your drive. This is that get up and go type of energy, but it needs to be combined with your intuition. Man, intuition is just screaming at me in this reading. And I also get the feeling that, maybe, kind of a look before you leap energy as well. Yes, be driven. Yes, be passionate. Yes, be active and assertive, but be wise. I just took my little girl outside. She just stayed right next to me the whole time. Sophie? Sophie? Lucy? Come here, baby girl. Come here. Okay. Sorry, they're just so cute. But there is, man, I'm really getting this sense here of there's something you are connecting with from the divine. We see it here with the high priestess. She understands that in the realm of our fantasies, in the realm of our dreams and inspiration, there's no limit. And we really do put limitations on ourselves here on earth. Sometimes it's practical. There are some things that we may not be so good at. Um, and we have to channel that energy in a different way. You know what I'm saying? There are some people that really, really want to be artists or draw, and then they, even if they take a class, it's just not the best match. They can appreciate it, they can write about it, you know, they could write books about it, or just enjoy art. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there, for you, there is some kind of pursuit going on here, this pursuit, you know, and it could be that you are being drawn into these mystical arts, the psychic arts, if you want to call it that. There is interest here in that. What are you doing, Lucy? Hi. She's just checking things out. So there's something like that, something you're pursuing, you know, and she's doing this as a job. If you look at it there, she's a tarot reader. I'm not saying that that's what you're interested in, but there is something here of the mystical quality that you are really attracted to. And maybe that's where this darkness is coming in. Maybe it's a mystery to you and you want to figure it out. You want to explore it more, explore your spirituality. It says, find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. This is the magic of life. And so, as you are going through this, there is transformation coming up for you. Absolutely 100%. We have the death card here. And think, you know, in death, when a tree or something like that dies, it becomes earth again. After time, it becomes soil, it becomes nutrients for something else to grow. So it becomes other things. And that's what we see here with transformation. This is you, transformation, like you're going into something new, transforming into something new. There's some kind of process happening here. And maybe it's with your spirituality, maybe it's with your intuition, maybe it's with trusting yourself, because we have some swords here. And the swords are about knowledge and wisdom, gaining more knowledge. But as I mentioned earlier, we have a lot of Cancer and Moon energy here. And this is saying intuition. Use your intuition instead of relying on just what you can see. And that might be hard for you, Capricorn. You are Earth. You're a very practical energy. If you can see it, you can believe it. But this is saying believe in yourself, believe in your gut feeling, believe in your intuition to guide you through this transformation that is happening within you, around you. You know, as we get older, we go through transformations. We go through different decades of our lives. We change how we eat, or we should, you know, our interests change. That life is all about change and transformation. And you, whatever, I feel like you're looking for an answer here. And it's within you. It's definitely within you. Because look, we see this very big blade here, and we have blades here. So there's a lot of thought. My candle just went out. Oh, smelly. But anyway, there's a lot of thought being put into this. I mean, she's really sitting there thinking, but it's that mortal brain that wants to see, you know, it might be a bit rigid in its thinking. It might even be a bit negative in its thinking. You know, there's something here that, like I said, you can only use your intuition for this. That's what you need. That's what you need. Sophie, what are you doing? My cat that I have at the end of the video, he's been eating too much. So I'm reduced his food. And let me tell you, he is not happy. He is not happy at all. So I'm trying to get that to go out there. It's just smelly. Yeah, he's not a happy camper. Not a happy camper. And yeah, well, you know how kitties are. My other cat, she does not eat with reckless abandon like he does. And he will eat hers and everything, and I can't watch him all the time. So let's look at your bonus here, see what we have. We have, look at there, insight. Opens the third eye to strengthen intuition. Okay, we're on point. We're on point. This is universe saying that intuition, all this moon sign here, Cancer, it is really big for you right now. Whatever this thing is, and it's going to be different for so many of you. The collective energy, you know, like I said, it picks up on the predominant energy, but all your situations could be very different. Same basic underlying energy. Looky here, we have this Chariot, this victory. You know, charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused, and I have to put and use your intuition. You use your intuition to guide this energy. Such a pretty card. Let's see what else we have. Well, family wishes come true. That's good. I like that. Tulip, great passion. I like that. I like that a lot. And we have target. Perfect. A goal-oriented person. I definitely feel like you have a goal here. Something you're wanting to achieve or do. Yes, I do. All right, so I have these new cards here. They're Stoic Wisdom. Move some other stuff out of my way. They're very cool. Let's get one for Capricorn. What message of Stoic Wisdom does Capricorn need right now? Okay, so we have Zeno. Man's proper work is the practice of the virtues which alone produce happiness. Oh, okay. Moral good. When facing a difficult decision, wow, that's what this is. You okay, Lucy? Sorry, there's a lot going on in my house. When facing a difficult decision today, ask yourself, what would the most virtuous person I know do in this situation? True goodness lies not in the outcome, but in the intention. Like a compass pointing north, moral good guides us through life's complexities. Wow, I like that. That is a great thing there. I like that a lot. All right, let's get, whoo, that one almost popped. We're going to get an angel number here. What is something is calling to you? Your intuition is screaming at you, Capricorn. Oh, wow, look at that. We got family wishes come true, and we got 1111. I saw that today. 1111. Wish come true. Moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization, manifestation, gateway, and taking action. That's that. You're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience, new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. Oh my God. Where's my little girl? Hey! Don't show my cords. All right. My goodness. Let's get, my goodness. We're not taking all of those. I'm sorry. I think it's all of them. They might be turned around upside down now. All right, just one card for Capricorn. Wish come true. I'd love to see that. As long as it's your heart's desire. You know? All right, so we have nutrition, appetite, maybe more than just your nutrition here. So we have appetite. What do you have an appetite for? The color of appetite combines blue for wisdom and green for health and healing. It reminds you to connect with nature for your nutritional needs, whether by growing your own produce, buying organic food, or eating a plant-based diet. Appetite with its calcium and fluoride content may be beneficial for gums and teeth. Affirmation: my body is my temple. I have the insight to make wise choices with my eating habits. I choose food that nourishes my body and soul. And that is a big deal because what we eat in turn helps generate the okay, everything has a vibration, right? Everything has a frequency. Food has a frequency. And so it's important that we put high vibrational foods in our body. And that's what this is saying here. And that's actually going to help you see things clearly. It's going to help you get in touch with Mother Nature and your intuition. Boy, she's just checking everything out down there. Sorry for the distraction, guys. Okay, she's finally laying down. Oh my goodness. And she's just so little. She's what? I think I have to look at my chart here. Oh, she's officially crossed into day 5. So, not easy. Not an easy thing taking care of this little girl, but when you feel called to intervene, that's what you got to do. All right, Capricorn, thank you for watching. Do like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. And that's going to be it for now. We will see you next time.